As the June primary election nears, here in Mesa County, candidates running to unseat Congresswoman Lauren Boebert are making themselves and their messages heard loud and clear.
Happening tomorrow, Democrat candidates will participate in a forum at Colorado Mesa University. KRX5's Austin Sack caught up with a couple of candidates and now joins us live in the studio with more. Austin.
Robin Jocelyn, come the June primary election, Mesa County voters will choose between Republican Party candidates Lauren Boebert and Don Coram. And in the Democratic Party, there are three candidates, Adam Frisch, Sol Sandoval, and Alex Walker. I spoke with candidates Don Coram and Adam Frisch, who have similar plans to beat Boebert, but of course it will ultimately come down to just one. Colorado's 3rd Congressional District is currently 25% Democrat, 31% Republican, and a growing 43% of unaffiliated voters. Campaigning for the June primary election is underway, and Republican candidate Senator Don Coram wants to take the focus off the parties.
Let's talk about being citizens of the state of Colorado and Americans first.
Similar to Democrat candidates, Coram says it's time for a change in CD3.
When I announced that I was running, the 10% on the extreme left, 10% on the right, extreme right, they basically ignored the 80% in the middle, and what we have been able to do is build a coalition of the 80%, and I think that is enough to get us over the finish line.
Democrat candidate Adam Frisch has a plan similar to Coram's, but says the senator needs 51% of the Republican vote, while he only needs 8.
I know it seems uphill at the moment, but my math says that somebody, and I think we're the only ones with respect that can do it, is build a coalition. We need fewer than 10% of our prior voters to switch. And I think Don Coram is going to flush out 30 to 40% of that Republican primary ballot.
With experience serving on the Aspen City Council, Frisch says he's ready to make a difference in CD3.
When I started looking at the lay of the land and saw how weak and vulnerable Lauren Boebert is.
Boebert, in the midst of a firestorm, was one of just 9 Republican legislators to vote against legislation to allow WIC recipients access to baby formula. She also tweeted out teens should be required to wait till age 21 to decide their sexual identity.
I think it's important for people to realize loud and embarrassing does not mean strong, nor does kind and thoughtful mean weak.
Frisch says he's the only Democrat running who has experience passing laws. Senator Coram also mentioned Boebert's inability to pass legislation.
You know, the hundreds of pieces of legislation that I have sponsored and actually put into work for the state of Colorado, in comparison to her, she has 0.
Following the June primary election, the Republican and Democrat nominee will face independent candidate Kristen Skorowski and write-in candidate Marina Zimmerman. The primary election will be underway in Mesa County June 28th. For the independent and unaffiliated voters in our county who will receive 2 primary ballots, it's important to remind you that you can only submit 1. Don't forget, Democrat candidates will meet at Colorado Mesa University at 6 p.m. tomorrow. No worries if you aren't able to attend, I'll be there. Reporting first on the Western Slope, I'm Austin Sack, KRX5 News. Robin Jocelyn.